Jejemon, ripping them snapbacks, keeping it chiche. Oh, Jejemon, love naka for yaksa, assalamualaikum. Jejemon.
Bula Fiji, Fakalofalahi Atu, Kiorana, and Hafadai. Welcome to Jejemon. I trust all is well from whatever part of the country and the Pacific you're tuning in from via FBC TV, the Walesi platform, and on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching our show. This week, we meet Fijiana 15's prop Lailanie Burnes, and later, local social media influencer Mario Basilio shows us what's in his bag. With a smile that can light up the Lomai VTC's Fijian beauty, Lailanie Burnes is a daredevil. She has dived with sharks, emceed at numerous events, to getting interviewed in a behind-the-scenes video by Jeff Probst, the executive producer and host on Survivor USA. No stranger to the limelight, Leilani plays the proposition in the Fijiana 15's rugby team, and if anyone can recommend the best place to visit in Fiji right now, this is the one person you can trust. She's also the sales manager for South Seas and Blue Lagoon Cruises. I caught up with Leilani and asked her to tell me about some of her favorite things. Take a look.
Nissan Bulavanaka to you all tuning in right across Fiji to Fiji's #1 fashion program, Jejemon. My name is Lailanie Burnes and it's an absolute privilege to be here with you all today. So, a little bit about myself. My name is Lailanie Burnes and I was born and grew up in Australia. My dad's Australian and I'm proud to say I'm a proud vasu to the beautiful island of Nairai in the Lomai VT group. So who am I? I wear a few different hats. I'm a family woman, I'm a career woman, I'm a rugby player, I'm a coach, I'm an MC, as well as a host, just to name but a few. In terms of my career, I've been working for the past 23 years. I've been a TV presenter, a radio announcer, but the majority of my time has actually been within the hospitality and tourism industry. So I've had the opportunity to work in some stunning locations all around the world. The Fiji Islands, Vanuatu and Australia. And in 2018, as my role as the General Manager of Customer Services and Experiences with South Sea Cruises, I was awarded as the Westpac Business Executive Manager of the Year. Now, rugby. In terms of rugby, I've been playing for the Fijiana 15's team since 2016, and what an absolute honour and privilege to be able to go out and represent your country in the sport that you love. We were so blessed in 2019, just last year in December, to be the first Fiji women's rugby team for 15's to qualify for the Women's Rugby World Cup 2021, so just next year. Now as a coach, and also in terms of 15's, I play the position as loose head prop. Now in terms of coaching, as a coach, I'm a accredited level 3 coach and I'm one of 2 women within the country to be able to hold this accreditation. In terms of coaching as well, I've also got the hat of a coach educator. So what this means is I go across around Fiji and be able to go and teach other coaches to become coaches in terms of level 1 courses as well as level 2 courses. Now finally, in terms of my hats that I wear, is in presenting and hosting as well. I've had the opportunity to be able to go out and present for some really cool companies and organizations such as Fiji Link, Fiji Airways, Vodafone, Huawei, just to name but a few. So in terms of rugby, I first made the Fijiana 7's team back in 2012, and in 2016, that's when I crossed over into the Fijiana 15's team. And I've been with the Fijiana 15's team playing as a loose head prop ever since. Now, as I said, we qualified for Rugby World Cup, which is just next year. And after I retire from playing rugby, it is my aim to then go through and to coach and be able to give back to the people of Fiji and of course to the sport I love as a coach, developing the next generation of players and also the next generation of coaches as a coach educator. So in terms of my experience with Survivor, wow, what an amazing experience that was. Now, it was really, really cool working with Jeff and the team. They are such professionals and they're all just so genuinely lovely people. When I went across to work with Survivor, I had the first opportunity in my lifetime to be able to jump onto a helicopter. So going from the mainland and across in a helicopter to the location was just such a thrilling experience. When we got there, I did a quick tour around the whole studio and the location itself before I had the opportunity to really be able to go through and to be able to watch the contestants actually go and complete one of their challenges. Then we had the interview itself, and then after the interview, wow, I got the chance of a lifetime to go and actually try out with their dream team one of the obstacle courses or the challenges before the actual contestants went across and tried it. And I can tell you it's not an easy feat, but it was just so much fun, such a great experience, and working with the Survivor team was just absolutely amazing. So what's my number one favorite thing about my role? Ladies and gentlemen, it's about showcasing the beautiful Fiji Islands with all the international travelers that come here, and of course, you local tourists as well. I love taking people out to the islands and experiencing the beautiful islands and the hospitality that we are world famous for, and showcasing to our international visitors why Fiji is the number one most happiest place in the entire earth. Now, what is my least favorite part of the job? Now, my least favorite part of the job, I'd have to say, is this COVID-19 situation. It's really disappointing to see how it's affected the world and how it's affected Fiji and our tourism and hospitality industry at present. But you know, us Fijian people and of course the industry, we are very resilient. And I know in no time, we'll be back on our feet, welcoming our international patrons back to our shores again once more. So one thing I get asked time and time again is, where is my favorite location in Fiji? Now I have to say it has to be the sacred islands of the Asawas. Now why the sacred islands of the Asawas? It's because it is that postcard image of Fiji. It's got the blue turquoise waters, it's got the white sandy beaches, and of course the balmy palm trees as well. But why it's my favorite location is because it is the first location that our ancestors stepped foot on in the Fiji Island group when they first came to the Fiji Islands. And in addition to this, it has an amazing white stretch of sandbank, white sandy beach that connects one part of the island to the other part. And we were so blessed to be able to have my whole family come across, and my sister actually got married on that sandbar that connects the two islands during low tide. And during the high tide, that's when the waterfall comes in again. And it's just a stunning location, beautiful caves to explore. So if you ever get out to the Asawa Islands, make sure you go and visit the Sacred Islands. So what is one place that I recommend that all Fijians should go and visit? I'd have to say Levuka in Ovalau in the Lomaiviti group. The history, the culture, everything is still there. Go and check it out. So who is my favorite Fijian fashion designer? I'd have to say it's Mala and the team from Coconut Kids Creations. Now why? It's because whenever I'm going out and I'm hosting my different gigs or emceeing events, Mala and the team have always been able to accommodate my different wild design concepts and be able to turn them out within the designated time that I need them by. So thank you to Mala and all the wonderful team at Coconut Kids Creations. Now, the big question. When you're going out and you're doing all these different emceeing and hosting gigs, you want to look your best. Now, in terms of hair and makeup, I never can go past the wonderful Ash and his amazing team from Hair and Makeup Perfectionists. So with everything that's going on in the world today with COVID-19, my number one message to everyone out there is to get out there and help each other. Support one another. Together as a community, we'll be able to keep on pushing through and get through this. And of course, don't forget our hospitality and tourism industry. Support our brothers and our sisters within the hospitality and tourism industry as well. I'm Lailanie Burnes, and I'm keeping it Cheche on Jejemon.
Fijiana 15's prop, Lomaiviti beauty, Lailanie Burnes, talking about some of her favorite things, including her favorite fashion designer and makeup artist. Great stuff, Leilani, and we wish you the best of luck in your rugby career. Still to come, social media influencer Mario Basilio shows us what he carries in his bag.
Jejemon, ripping them snapbacks, keeping it Cheche. Oh, Jejemon, love and for your assalamu alaikum.